Well, hello and welcome to Photography on YouTube. It is a Fuji Friday, which means we get to talk about Fujifilm stuff. And today I have a box from Amazon Prime, or as my kids like to call it, Amazon Crime, because they take all my money. I also have a tripod head here from Manfrotto. We'll see why I have that in a minute. But first we will open this box. So stick around. Let's check it out. See what's inside. Bubble wrap. Ooh, 2 boxes. So I'm gonna set this one aside for right now. And this is the one that I'm excited about. I ordered a Fotomix LB-XT2 L-Bracket. So if you're not familiar with an L-Bracket, or what an L-Bracket does, is it allows you to move your tripod from horizontal, or your camera from a horizontal orientation to a vertical orientation without making adjustments to your tripod. So it comes in bubble wrap very well. Ooh, yeah, wrapped. We got something there. Made in China. Comes in a Ziploc bag, just like that. This is what it looks like. We'll do some close-up shots in a minute, but just give you a sense of what it's like. And let's see, very kindly they sent along a little tiny cute little Allen wrench. So that's what you get when you order it. Now this is made for Arca Swiss standard tripod mount. So I also ordered this Hogue, H-A-O-G-E, little adapter thing here. This box is very tricky. One more. So inside of this, and I'll post links to this, of course, a little cleaner thing, some tripods, another Allen wrench, the plates, and the adapter. So I'll set all that box aside. And so I have a TX2 here, and the goal is to have the TX2 go like this. Excuse me. I think it's going to go more like this. So let's see how that works putting it on here. There's a little screw on the bottom. Tighten that up. Seems to fit okay. Same size as the Allen wrench. Perfect. So I won't over tighten it, just enough. So that goes on there. And then, let's see. So I am going to open up this adapter thing. I have a Manfrotto head here, so that's what I'm working with. It has a quick release plate on here. I want to put the new Arca Swiss adjuster thing here. Now we have, turn this one more time, get it in the right direction. Now we have a quick release plate with the Arca Swiss adapter on there, like that. So the idea is that this should fit going horizontal. There's a little screw here. Release. This goes on, screws back in. So pretend like this is on your tripod. So this here, you can make all your adjustments to your tripod. You can make those arrangements, tilt it, whatever. But now I want to go with a vertical orientation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this thing again. I'm going to turn it on its side, like that. And I don't have to move the tripod itself. So that's the way that works, and it looks like it's working just the way that I expect it to. If I want to take it off, I can take it off like that. Oop. A little tricky. Maybe this one handed like that. So again, if I want the L plate, or L bracket, excuse me, I can just turn it like that, and I have it in horizontal position. Pretty straightforward. So looking at the bracket itself, you know, it looks like it's pretty well made. I don't know. I got the discount one, not the full name brand version, because I don't anticipate using it a whole lot, but I still like to use it. I have some situations where I might need it. It is a little bit tricky to get into the side here, but it's doable. I mean, it's not impossible. You can still get in there. On the bottom, you know, the bracket allows space to get the battery out. If you need to get the battery out, and that. I don't think that the grip would work with this particular model of L bracket. I don't have a grip to try it. If you want to send me a grip, that'd be great. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to work exactly the way that I hoped it would. Okay, so here's a little bit closer look at the L bracket. This is again the Fotomix LB-XT2 L-Bracket. This is what the bottom looks like here. You can see there's space for opening up the battery cover. If you need to change the battery, that's pretty accessible. That's real good. Also the connection cover. You know, you can't fit the grip on there at the same time if you have a grip. On the side here you can see the access to the side inputs. It's a little tricky to get to, but once you fiddle around with it, it does make it possible to get to those inputs there on that side. You know, it's not too difficult. Here's what the back looks like. Pretty good finish. Again, the bottom, and it does go into the Arca Swiss plate really very easily. Slides in there, then you can tighten it up. For this particular plate, I'm just using a screw tighten, so it's secure. It doesn't feel like it's loose. And then if I want to go with a vertical orientation, I can easily loosen that up. And again, it fits nicely. You want to hold your camera there, and it feels secure. It doesn't feel like the bracket's going to come off the camera once it's attached. So anyway, hopefully that's a little closer look at the Fotomix LB-XT2. I think it's going to be a good alternative for the name brand L bracket, especially considering the cost. But we'll see how it holds up to the test of time. So, if this was helpful or if you found it interesting, subscribe and send your comments and suggestions and recommendations. And I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.